What's going on, good people? This ATL John, your Uber, your Lyft driver, coming at you with one more video. Want to talk a little bit about when to drive. You know, I talked about the last time about should you go full time, but now for those that aren't going full time or those that even want to go part time, what's a good time to drive? What's a good time to drive? And so I want to make this quick video just to kind of help you out. Basically, how it is with Uber and Lyft. And I'm going to come from the vein of here in the Atlanta market. And I know every market is different, but I want to come from the vein of the Atlanta market for those that maybe wanted to drive in Atlanta. And maybe your city is the same way as well. You have basically 3 shifts that you can drive with Uber. First, you have the morning shift. So let's say if you want to drive the morning time. Well, look here. If you're going to drive the morning time, I'm going to suggest that you need to be out of your house by 4:30 or 5 o'clock. Now, if you're rolling out of the bed at 7 o'clock and you're trying to get out there to drive, I'm telling you, I'm not going to say you're not going to make any money, but it's going to be difficult. You're going to miss all the good surging. You're going to miss all the good, the surging that takes place at that time. And so what you want to do, you want to get out of your bed and roll and be out of your house by 4:30, 5 o'clock. And what I like to do in the morning, I'm going to go straight to Buckhead. I'm going to go to Brookhaven. I'm going to go downtown and midtown because I want to get people going to the airport. Now, you do have a lot of drivers who like to wake up early that morning and go straight to the airport. Now, I will tell you this. You're going to have less times at the airport. Less cars at the airport. You'll probably have here in Atlanta, maybe on Lyft, you'll have about 11 cars. On Uber, maybe about 30 or so cars. But here's the catch with that. They're going to be cycling through a little slower in the morning because the flights are going to be coming in much slower in the morning. Think about that. Flights don't, at Hartsville is a busy airport, but they're not coming in like that early in the morning. But they are flying out early in the morning. So that's how you have to look at it. Find out. And there's ways you can go online and look at the shifts at your airport and see when the flights are coming in the most. So I like to go to Brookhaven. I like to head downtown. I like to catch people going to the airport. That way I know I can get a return call out from the airport if I drop off at the airport here in Atlanta. So roughly you're going to drive from about 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning to about 10 o'clock that morning. And the reason at 10, because 10 is when the checkout time is going to take place. Most hotels are going to check out around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And by that time, everybody will have gotten their flights out. The reason why you're getting out early in the morning, because you're going to have people who want to catch who have 7 o'clock flights. So guess what? They want to be at the airport by 6, which means they're requesting the Uber about 5:30. That's why you want to get out early in the morning. If they are checking out of their hotel at 10, that means their flight is typically going to be at 11:30, 12 o'clock around that time, and they're going to want to get to the airport or early. After checkout time, you're going to find a lull. And so that's you'll find like a time where you are going to get calls, but they're going to be a little tougher to get because everybody is at work pretty much, and you're going to see that it'll be a little bit more difficult to get a call, but you still can drive at that time. The next shift is the mid-morning shift, and what I'm talking about at that time, I'm saying about 12 noon, maybe 11 o'clock in the morning, and you'll probably drive to the afternoon time. Now, the reason why this is an interesting shift, this is for all my Uber Eats people. People are going to be doing Uber Eats. You're going to make a ton of money doing Uber Eats, but you're also going to get people who are going to have 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock flights. That means that they're going to want to be heading to the airport around 12, 1 o'clock. And you want to make sure you're there for that traffic at that time. You want to make sure you're there. So that's going to be a good shift to drive. You're going to be taking people to and from work. You may even get, if you're in residential areas, you'll be picking up people, kids from school. So that's that mid-morning schedule. And then you have the evening schedule, which those are going to be your individuals that's going to get out from around 4 all the way until the club begins, if you will, maybe to about 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night. And they're going to catch people that have later flights, that are getting off work, taking people home from work. That's going to be an excellent shift to drive if you like the evening time. And then you have your overnight. So it's really like 4 shifts if you're going to have your overnight drivers. And those are the people who like to catch people coming home from clubs. And you're going to find a lot of surging at that time, a lot of good rides at that time, because most of your drivers are going to be in inside at home already, and you'll find a lot of good traffic at that time. So those are the 4 shifts that you have. You have the morning shift, you have the mid-morning. The morning shift is from about 4:30 to about 10, and then you have the mid-morning shift to about 11 to 5, and then you have the evening shift from about 4 to 10, and then you have the overnight shift that's going to run you through the night. So pick the time that's best for you, and let's make some money together. All right, guys? So I hope this video was helpful for you. Always subscribe to the channel. Let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know if the video is helpful, is blessing you. Please subscribe. Also, if you want to sign up for Lyft and sign up for Uber, just click on the link down at the bottom and you'll be able to sign. They got some good referrals going on here in Atlanta, $250, I believe, for Lyft. And I think Uber is matching some money as well. So you may want to sign up and go ahead and get a hold of some of those rides out there. Okay, guys, stay safe out there and be blessed. And we'll catch you with the next video. Peace.